Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say that it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Observe someone who already ate some. After a short time, you notice the slurred speech of a young man partaking of the fruit. Besides a little drunk, he seems perfectly fine. Discourage. Many clansmen follow your lead while others continue eating and collecting. Later that day, a few fruit-stained peasants stumble around with drunken grins. Apparently their fruit was fermented, not poisonous. Okay. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. "The dredge!" cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like dredge. "God to be damned," chokes Onef, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. "Worse than dredge. That's Ekel." The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. "Ekel? Why would he?" starts Oddlife. "Unless he's after you, Onef." "He's insane," interjects Onef. "And unpredictable. That's a good number of fights with him." Your mind races to consider what to do. Just realised. So, outpace him, dig in for a fight, lead the charge, keeping away from the caravan. Try to work out. Working things out peacefully is not going to work because A is an asshole and B, we stole food. So, let's lead a charge. You gather Onef, your allies and fires, and head into the waste, weapons drawn, where the caravan will be involved. "Rook, my good friend," he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. "We come to parley, not fight." Oh. Why would I believe a word you say? "Rook, we're good friends. What happened?" "You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostfelder and leave us alone." "Ah, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean." "My friends, how can I forget everything you've done for me? You broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, took one of my best men. How are you, Onef? Did they treat you well?" "Shove it up your ass, Ekel. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with." "Nothing like that. You mustn't think you know me, or people like me." "What did Onef tell you? I'm crazy?" "I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to be done to make it to Frostfelder. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me, a man worried about his daughter maybe, just making his way. But then look people behind you. How many people is that? They follow for you? Fight for you? Why? What kind of man are you?" "I'm doing my best like everyone else." "We're all doing our best. Why are you their leader? Why do they look up to you? Who do these people think you are? You save them? You're a hero? Maybe that's more important than who you really are." "What's your point, Ekel?" "I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostfelder is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have to cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are." Is this kind of some of apology? "You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes." Ekel looks down at the ground and the words come slowly to him. "I'm not above begging." Ask Onef in his opinion. "I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave him." "I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make." Leave them. Things are hard enough as it is. You have your allies gather up the weapons from Ekel's fires. I can't take a chance like this. Don't try to follow us. "No, you're taking our weapons and leaving us in the waste? Why don't you just put a knife in my head the second we met, Rook? Do we even deserve a good death?" Alex grips your arm tightly. "Wait, Dad, we can't do this. They're people like us. What if our clansmen do start to lose hope and look at you differently? I don't want to feel that way. Don't become someone who isn't my dad. Oh, fuck off, Alette. If that's what you have to do, do it. Please, for me. Fine, I can join us. We need fighters. You fight Dredge just like the rest of us. You fight everyone. You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you even look the wrong way at a single man, woman, or child in this caravan, there'll be no hesitation about killing you on the spot. You do us great honour than I had hoped, Rook. These people's alright to follow you. You'll have no trouble from us. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. The caravan eyes them suspiciously, but they try to fit in, following your orders. You expect to hear complaints about this. Things are definitely becoming complicated. Alright. I have a heart. Although if they try to fuck us in any way, I'll slit their throats in their sleep. Oh dear. I like how there's just one Varl. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but the leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Accept their offer. Bravely you give the offer a chance. When you apply the oil to your skin... your skin starts to burn like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and give you more oil to take. Inspect the Godstone. Nobody can really agree on what Radomir looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Oh. A achievement, you can't see it, but we visited the godstone of Radomir. Achievement! So like... I feel like I should camp at some point. So where are we going again? WYRMTOE. I feel like we should rest. Yeah, screw it. Let's camp just in case. Because I'm pretty sure they've got a few people that need... Oh, hello. What do you want? Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed that day. We're on the edge of dying daily and you want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fuel. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Morgan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too? Yeah, what happened to... The two brothers clam up as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Call your head, Morgan. Hogan departs, leaving Morgan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? I just heard yelling, came to check it out. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not a secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Forget it. Listen, all this death, every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook. Be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil till they kneel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against for boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all this. I get what you're saying. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods, eating nuts, and appreciate leaves or some nonsense, or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I'll pick. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for a let. Promise you that. Or Odd Life. Or yours. Appreciate it, Mogan. You depart unsure whether your opinion of Mogan changed for the better or worse. Okay. We're fully healed. Oh, now we got Echelon Onef. So what is Backbiter? Ooh. And there is more. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I don't think we. There's a spider crawling on my wall. Oh, you the little bastard that keeps fucking putting webs all over my desk. Ah, yeah. By standing going to show warrior. Okay, cool. Thrasher, strong arm, grudge wielder. Okay, that's kind of cool. He's fucking crazy though. Is he an achievement? Mender, Bowmaster. Okay, yeah, Backbiter, grudge wielder. Okay, so I do need to get a kill with them at some point. All right. I'll try them out. Oh yeah, what does this do? Crit chance. Ooh, okay. I kind of want to deal with the spider. Do I have a little tub where I can take it out in? Wow, I'll just leave it. Okay, so let's leave. What time is it actually? So let's take my break. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan. I saw that as well. Taking advantage of the light snowfall, they pose no threat, but they have visible impact on the. They have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Odd Life is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tanked the birds once or twice. Get lost, they're dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. I'll join her. First person to knock one out the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no surprise when one of Odd Life's blue feathered arrows brings down a bird. You know, says Odd Life, scanning the caravan. A lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them in how to fight, she says. Encourage. We can always use more fighters, you tell Odd Life. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Odd Life. I think they may have misspelled here. Odd Life gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vultures she shot down. Yeah, it's like those. I know it's those. Sorry, the spider's making me nervous. Begone, Fort! Just climbing on my wall. Who do you think you are? Oh, I stopped. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Offers trade. No big surprise you've been more interested in animals than me and mine, he says and spit. The answer is no, and I love these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happens to follow you away. Alright. Let's leave the... what's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bouncing around for the clansmen. The caravan once again gets moving. I mean, what? I should have offered him to... He probably would have been like, nah, I don't want to join you. Fuck you. Got 11 days worth of food. Supplies even. We should almost be at the next town. Here we go. The sound of a skirmish alerts you... Wait. The sound of a skirmish alerts you to a vault surrounded by a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business! This vault killed my father without reason!" The vault is about to respond when a man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let us hear what the vault has to say. The vault shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, This one's father and I had business deal. He lied. Now he's dead. Lies! Shouted the old man. You murdered him over a lie, you coward! The men wildly attack the Vol, who deflects them well enough. But you don't know how long you can keep it up. I'm a white knight. Either, you say. We could use any Vol with good sword on, couldn't we? He nods, readying his weapon. The men leaning back off. The prospect of firing your entire armor suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Vol turns towards you. Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of another Vol. He falls in line with the others, and you return to your travel. Cool. Nice. Wait, so...
WYRMTOE was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Nice. The Vol found you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but they back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone called Crummer. Well, I'll be damned. Crummer. It's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings young Vire to WYRMTOE with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredger coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. I want to go north and find out what happened to Blotsbalker. Something we should go to Grufheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let Dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Vol town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You got women, children. We could pitch in, make the place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Vols are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Kruma's call. It won't be long before the treasure here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do is tell Yoronda what's going on. Who's Yoronda? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Young Var, where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grufheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even Yoronda won't listen to tired old Var like me. I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yngvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Huh? He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to do, but don't be long. He's got a secret that we're probably gonna find out that he's got a secret. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how good these are. You know. Yeah, sure about it. What ifs? I think. Oh yeah, did we get the new? Oh, we got Crimea. Did we get? What about that new thingy? Let's give you less aggro actually. So. I was trying to give one of these two. I need to get some kills on these guys. Like, he's got 1 out of 2 kills, and he's got 1 out of 2 kills. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. What does this do again? Great chance. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go for a quick break, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and get DMC'd. And then, whilst I'm doing that, well, let me pause, I guess. Yeah, so I'll play some music, play quick ad, and I'll be right back. Grab yourself a drink, stay hydrated, and stay tuned. Also, look at my beautiful string schedule that I finally have done after so long. You know what? You can listen to some... Fuck it, listen to some... Whatever, let's listen to some Demon Slayer. I'll probably get DMCA'd, but I don't care. Alright, be right back, guys. Yo, back. Alright then, let's go talk to this dude. Crummer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. Never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. Who is Youngvar? Surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised you can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dread bashing type. He was called Youngvar back then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. Bet you have incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Vol you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you the time we filled a dead yox with whale teeth. And why. How do you get these Vol to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much for me left to do, so I started training other Vol to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in WYRMTOE. They still come calling, even with no walls to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? Any wisdom of fighting dredge? Depends how much you know. They're all armour. Tap them hard enough and it'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and then explode on each other. They'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half the time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try and kill him quick. Sometimes the slag is calling won't even show up. Best leave it to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Youngvar. Kibang. Kibang. Okay, let's get some supplies, I think. 20 renown for... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't need to rest, so we can leave. Let's get out of here. Grottheim's quite a few days out, says Crummer, but nothing worse than crossing the wastes. I imagine if there's anywhere you might want to be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of WYRMTOE joins you. Nice. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan simply is excited by the first sign of new life since the trip began. Offer the family extra rations as a gift. While the caravan cheers for the baby's birth, you suggest offering the family a bit more food over the next few weeks. The clansmen quietly arranged a supply wagon at the flap of the family's tent to surprise them when they next come out. Yeah. I think that was nice. Oh, nice. It was nice enough, you know, like, you don't want to be over the top, like, yeah, you know, like, cool, how about some extra supplies? A trail of blood leads you to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Try to have healing sense to his wounds. Two women cautiously step towards the giant with a few poultices. As one gently locates the bleeding wound, Vol's eyes widening and he slams her to the ground. Oh, he manages to kill the other healer with his weapon before your warriors come down. The others say nothing as you wordlessly return to the caravan. Oh. I guess maybe we should have asked. Guys. You haven't seen Alette? much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. What's going on? I feel like that things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going wrong. I've been talking to Ekel a lot. This gets your attention. What's he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Ekel had a sister who married Onef. She died a long time ago. They've been bound since. But then Onef left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Let's confirm it. Eventually you find Onef back at camp and you relate the story. Is that what Ekel told you? Replies Onef. Then he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostvelver, he continues. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. Confront Ekel. You march directly over to where Ekel has been forced to stay, far away from the rest of the caravan. He turns as you approach. What did I tell you, Ekel? Didn't I say even a one wrong look? Who's giving wrong looks? Your girl came to me. Nice of her, I thought, seeing as she's the only one who gives a damn about the people around here. What in the depths is that supposed to mean? Look at you, running around, saving everyone's hide, making decisions. Good for you. What kind of life is this? Miserable. Or you make it worth living? I see you let to helping the women, cooking food, taking care of the old, playing with the children, talking to outcasts. Did you know she sews up the wounded every time you get them blooded in a fight? Remember when I said you were a leader? Yeah, they join you. But they follow because of a let. I know what you're doing. Keep out of my business. Oh, you know my secret plan? To win the Let's trust so I can finally put an axe in everyone's back? Or maybe we're going to run away together and live in the woods? Rook, I'm many things, but I'm no liar. I leave that to traitors. Don't worry, I won't bother your girl anymore. All I'm saying is don't try to change who she is. These people need one of her, not two of you. Alright, dickhead. First of all, I'm just trying my best. It's not easy. Do you want to try fucking leading a caravan through like the fucking frozen wastes, being hunted down by weird armored people? Get a fucking grip. Where's the Son of a Godstone? The Godstone of Marek looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling waste being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing! Shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding in what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another one hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shiny scales. Put them off after a reasonable amount of time. When you awake to find people still searching for the snow and shrubs, you call it off. We can't spend another day here, you tell them. Be glad for the luck you found and let's go before it runs out. They fret and moan, but eventually you get them back on the trail. Oh, fuck off. Hey, that's an achievement. Godstone Merrick. I mean, I cut them off a reasonable amount of time. Like, plus the morale is like fine. Odd Life calls you over grinning. A row of women holding bows of different ages, age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill in some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and a hammer flies not into one of the trees. Oh, but not in one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that has scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. I mean, everyone needs to fight. We can't just have useless people. Train more. To be honest, it says Odd Life. This was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. That's what I said. The men continue to complain, but the women return to come, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Oh fuck! Oh, okay. Like in survival situations like this, like everyone's gonna like you gotta be able to fight.